don't wake up. Instead, you flicker into existence. For a fraction of a second, there is only pressure, the weight of a blanket, the firmness of a mattress beneath your back. Then darkness and silence, replaced by a single pure sound, the low hum of a refrigerator. It's not in a room, it's just the hum. Then a flash of gray ceiling, a sliver of light from a window. Then the stale taste of morning breath, isolated and overwhelming. This isn't a sequence of events. It's a strobe light of reality, each flash revealing only one sensory channel at a time. Your brain is desperately trying to assemble a world from these disconnected fragments. Right now, your brain is solving a spectacular problem without you even noticing. It's called the binding problem. Light hitting your retina, pressure waves vibrating your eardrum, molecules landing on your tongue. These are all separate electrical signals processed in different parts of your brain. Yet, you don't perceive a disjointed slideshow. You experience a single, unified reality. Your brain seamlessly binds these disparate streams of data into one cohesive now. It's the invisible thread that holds your world together. In a world of singular senses, that thread is cut. Every moment is an orphan, disconnected from the one before and the one after. Try to imagine crossing a street. You flash into sight. You see a car a block away. Flash into sound. You hear its engine, but you can no longer see its position. Is it closer? Flash into touch. You feel the rough texture of the asphalt under your feet. In the moments of non-sight, the car has moved an unknown distance. In the moments of non-hearing, its sound has changed. Cause and effect become a dangerous guessing game. To navigate the world is to constantly integrate multiple, simultaneous streams of information. It's a delicate dance of cross-referencing. Without it, even the simplest action, like catching a ball, becomes a feat of impossible prediction. Our senses constantly whisper to each other, changing what we perceive. This is called cross-modal perception. Consider the McGurk effect. When you see a person mouth the sound "fa" while the audio plays the sound "ba," most people will hear "fa." Your eyes override your ears. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. It's your brain making its best guess by merging data. In a single-sense world, this richness vanishes. Food would lose much of its flavor without smell. A conversation would lose its emotional weight without seeing facial expressions. Reality would become brutally literal, stripped of all its synergetic depth. But what about the senses you don't even think about? Proprioception, the sense of where your body parts are. Equilibrioception, your sense of balance, governed by the vestibular system in your inner ear. Interoception, the sense of your internal state, your heartbeat, your hunger, the ache in your muscles. Would these get their own time slot in the sensory cycle? A flash of pure balance, where you feel perfectly centered but see and hear nothing. A moment of only hunger, a raw, gnawing sensation devoid of any other context. A flicker of just the position of your left arm, hanging in a void. You wouldn't just be disconnected from the world, you'd be disconnected from your own body. The brain is not static. It's a master of adaptation through neuroplasticity. The visual cortex of a person blind from birth isn't silent. It gets repurposed to process sound and touch with higher resolution. So in our one-sense world, what would happen? Would the sight moments become incredibly vivid and detailed to compensate for the darkness? Would your hearing moments grant you a form of echolocation, allowing you to build a 3D map of the world from sound alone? The brain would desperately fight to rebind reality. It might create phantom sensations, generating the sound of a footstep during a sight moment, trying to fill in the gaps and re-establish the illusion of a whole, continuous world. Ultimately, this leads to the most unsettling question. Your continuous stream of consciousness, your sense of being a single, unified you that persists through time, is built upon the foundation of a continuous stream of perception. If your perception of the world is shattered into a sequence of unrelated data points, pressure, hum, light, taste, what happens to your perception of self? Are you the you that sees the ceiling, or the you that feels the blanket? If they never exist at the same time, are they the same person? Perhaps a unified self is simply the brain's greatest solution to the binding problem. And without binding, there is no I. There is only the flicker.
Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.